time coming. Um, I felt like I should have made this video probably a few years ago, but I didn't because of it could have been like feeling some type of way about the situation. It could have been not knowing how to talk about it exactly. It could have been a lot of different things. I don't know exactly, but um, looking at the situation now, I feel like I'm in a different space enough to just talk about it and like say something about the situation or whatever. So with that being said, it's been a lot of things that's been going on since I want to say 2018. I end up like if some people don't know the story, I end up walking back from the store and some guys approached me trying to rob me or whatever. I gave them everything I had. I didn't have much or whatever. So giving them everything that I had and whatnot, it wasn't enough. I know it wasn't gonna be enough. So it was like I started fighting for my life and shit. So with me fighting for my life, when I was able to like, make some room, I'm trying to like have enough space or whatever, try to run, and ultimately that's when I was shot, in my right lower back, and then in the back of my head. Um, like the most difficult thing sometimes is just like waking up every day and like this, like I can't I can't see out this eye at all, you know. That shit hurts. You feel me? To be able to see out your eye for like, you know, um, 22 years, and then you get 22, and all of a sudden that happens, and it's like you can't see out your eye no more. Um, I lost my vision when I was shot in the back of my head. Um, I fell frontwards, so when I dropped to my knees, and like all of the force, like my weight or everything, it just like collapsed, hit the ground. So I got knocked out a lot of my teeth. Like all of this shit got opened up. Like yeah, like I got a scar all the way up here, and like stuff right here from like when my eye was messed up, and then I got like you probably can't see it. It's super not noticeable no more, but all the scars on my forehead from like when I first fell and stuff. I got this whole thing. Like oh, you can even see it. I got like this whole, this whole thing or whatever from um, having my gallbladder removed because the situation happened, and I wouldn't wish this pain on nobody. Some days it feels like I lost everything. I can't um, I can't play basketball like I used to, something I used to love doing. I can't um, walk around and do certain stuff because I don't feel comfortable doing them. I'm no longer feeling comfortable doing, like the basic or, any type of regular things and stuff like that. Like everything for me just, it's been real, real, real different. I can tell people constantly how, I'm hurting or like, I feel depressed and stuff like that. And even if I tell you, I still don't think nobody ever like will fully, fully understand, you know. And so like me making this video is not to like get people to understand, like bring awareness to it. It's more so for me and to finally be like trying to like speak about the situation fully and just letting it kind of like trying to let it go, you know. Um, it's been hard. It's been hard trying to feel normal again. It's been hard trying to like be comfortable and stuff like that again. It's gotten to the point where, um, in order to not feel the pain, I'd rather smoke. You know, I would rather weed to be exact. I want to make sure I'm saying that because I don't smoke nothing else. Like weed and to like get to the point where it's like that really keeps me calm and that really keeps me sane. And it's like when I don't got it, it's just like the uncontrollable urge to want to cry or just to, being more irritated and stuff like that. And it's not nobody's fault. It's all mine. Like I've tried to get therapy. I've tried to sit and excuse me. I try to sit and like talk to people. Reach out to friends, reach out to family, and say so many different things and make sure that I wasn't just a person that was just like going through it by myself or whatever. And I guess ultimately I kind of like mentally I know I've reached my breaking point with all of this. I know I can't continue to hold on to it like I want to. I know that I can't keep on letting these feelings and everything fester because it's getting to the point now where it's like I'm ruining everything in my life because of it. You know what I'm saying? Um, there's a part of me that wants to say sorry about things, but then there's not a there's a time and a place for that, and this isn't that. This is just more so like me just putting it all out there. It's been a rough few years, and it doesn't get any easier. It's like it gets harder. It gets harder to live. It gets harder to deal with life. It gets harder to understand things. It gets harder to know like damn, this shit happened, and it's like that's it. Like I don't even know why this shit happened, but I lost so much because of it. You know, and I've been trying to be the best person, the best guy moving forward, and it just seems like it's been even more hell. Like I was getting, it's like I was a certain type of person. Like I'm just like I was a whole ass dude. You feel what I'm saying? Before I got shot, and after I got shot, I wanted to be just the best guy I could possibly be. And from trying to be that, and then it's just been nothing but hell ever since. And it's a lot that comes with it. You know, from 2018 to now, I've lost countless friends. Nothing that they did or anything, but I just lost them. You know, people that meant the world to me. We no longer talk for real, for real. Um, Group of people who I fuck with the most no longer fucks with me for whatever reason. I don't know. Um, I know sometimes it'd be hard. I'm a hard person to deal with because I have my down days, and when I'm down, it's like it just seems like can't shit lift me up. Like nothing can lift me up these days. And people usually leave. They usually don't want to be around. They usually, like find ways to go about their life and do this and do that. And it's like that's completely understandable. Nobody wants to deal with a guy who's constantly down and depressed or whatever. Especially like a female or something. Like a female definitely don't want to deal with no guy that's like always down and depressed and shit like that. Especially like if like if you depressed Monday and then you fuck around and you depressed again on Friday. Like no, they ain't really trying to deal with that. Like it's a reason. There's so many reasons why like I brand myself as like the loveless, like that loveless thing because it's just like ever since that shit has happened to me where I got shot in my head, like I got shot in my lower back. After that year was up, that's when I started to feel like I was the loveless. Like I didn't get that same love no more. It was just momentary. It was just comforting me then, me to feel some type of way then. But then when it was ultimately said and done, it was just me. I was by myself. I had to deal with everything, and I kind of have been dealing with everything. And this has been the hardest shit ever. It's been it's been so hard dealing with things by myself, and it's just been nothing that like I need help to deal with these things because I got to do it by myself, I guess. But it's been this has been the roughest journey for me. It's the most challenging. And at the end of the day, I still got to be a man. At the end of the day, I still have to get my life together. At the end of the day, I still got to be a father. And it's some days it feels like my life is just completely stopped ever since that day. And some days it still feel like I'm still trying to run. Like I'm trying to run away from that situation. Like when it happened, like I was running, and it still to this day feel like I'm still running. And it's like I know I'm gonna get better. I know I am. I'm just waiting on that day that I can like really say that I'm getting better. Like a day like today, I feel probably at my lowest.